to be a great MC?
If you ask me, it's much more than mastering ceremonies. Because a lot of masquerading cornballs don't realize it also means mad creativity. In this day and age of mediocrity, there's two types of rappers that you recognize and hear. But I prefer the ones with the lyrics of the year than the gimmick with the gear and the right puppeteer. Now you could be the next Rakim Shakespeare. You're still 10 steps away from having a career. You step up to the plate to earn respect from your peers and end up on deck for the remainder of your years. I suppose this means greatness takes blood, sweat, and tears. It also takes an industry that doesn't breed fear by pumping all this mindless crap up in your ears and limiting the contrast to what you get to hear. You gotta recognize it's a determined idea. A righteous young mind is the devil's worst fear. But when you wanna give the people peace and satisfaction, everybody's mama wants a piece of the action. So now I fall victim to supply and demand. Immaculate conceptions, born illegitimate, destined to be the greatest story ever missed, which means it's meant to be for whoever's hearing this. When it's all said and done, it should be heard and seen. So this cold-hearted game forces us to change teams. While the lust for the loot spreads out like gangrene. So the haves chase their tail, while the not chase their dreams. As the years chase the days, past the futures meet fate. Like the firstborn waiting for Pop's release date. Postpone, meanwhile I accumulate means to revise and renew what was just heard. It's been stated that I rhyme like God and I build like a poet. One hand wash the other like Lady Macbeth. Flip styles like Bella Caroli. Warm-hearted, cold-blooded. I write like opposite left. I left opposites right where they left off. My right's left, right wing is left to right beside me. Left my right hand man cause he left was right. And I reserve the right to write till I'm free. Cause I freestyles with my pen that y'all couldn't if you freestyled all day long. Literally, this literature designed for one orator stays on the head. MC's MC, that I be the MC's MC. Cause I am saying what I am thinking, except when my mind's blinking. My eyes open even when my eyes drinking eyes are socializer, but more so with those wiser. Ask yourself wiser. Music so misused, it's self-contained and not self-sustained. I myself contemplate this till I make myself complain. Shall my rap stay maintained, wrapped in cellophane to the unwrapped by human consumers? Emphatically no. So I rap wherever I go and let it grow up in your brain like a tumor. When it's all said and done, it should be heard and seen. So this cold-hearted game forces us to change teams. While the lust for the loot spreads out like gangrene. So the haves chase their tail, while the not chase their dreams. As the years chase the days, past the futures meet fate. Like the firstborn waiting for Pop's release date. Postpone, meanwhile I accumulate means to revise and renew what was just heard and seen. Hey yo, y'all really think you know me well? There's more to me than your mind got room for, and much, much more than a clever verse or two. That's all you know about me, you ain't even knowing that. You think I give a fuck whether or not my records sell? You damn right, but see, that ain't the way I'm keeping score. If 1 million people said it, does that make it true? You judge my music by whether or not my pocket's fat? Well, fuck you, when the cash cow you're milking. It ain't yours, but the job pays well, don't it? And if you're lucky, you could even get the taste of drop. We'll see who's happy when you're old, but you're not grown. You see me now, yeah, you see me later too. Fucking you up when the vantage point changed, don't it? I know it's hip, but you determine if it's hop or pop. You just a man without a voice, pass the microphone. I know the difference between written rhymes and freestyles, but see for me it's like having sex and making love. And you should know by now I'm married to the patent pen, but I'm entitled to cheat on her every now and then. Will your children know their hip-hop history? Will the songs you hate be shrouded in mystery? Don't step to me with your stats and your date smarts. You know your neighborhood by street signs and landmarks. I'm not talking about the first record ever made. I'm talking about the first one that ever made you. The first records that I played never played me, and I can still play them today cause they stay true. You notice how I'm only speaking on the timeless? It makes sense now and then, yeah, now and then. Cause right now it's making picture perfect sense, and then it's making picture perfect sense like it did now. Cause right now it's when it's all said and done, it should be heard and seen. So this cold-hearted game forces us to change teams. While the lust for the loot spreads out like gangrene. So the haves chase their tail, while the not chase their dreams. As the years chase the days, past the futures meet fate. Like the firstborn waiting for Pop's release date. Postpone, meanwhile I accumulate means to revise and renew what was just heard and seen. When it's all said and done, it should be heard and seen. So this cold-hearted game forces us to change teams. While the lust for the loot spreads out like gangrene. So the haves chase their tail, while the not chase their dreams. As the years chase the days, past the futures meet fate. Like the firstborn waiting for Pop's release date. Postpone, meanwhile I accumulate means To revise and renew what was just heard and seen. When it's all said and done, it should be heard and seen. So this cold-hearted game forces us to change teams. While the lust for the loot spreads out like gangrene. So the haves chase their tears, while the not chase their dreams. As the years chase the days, past the futures meet fate. Like your firstborn, waiting for Pop's release date. Postpone, meanwhile I accumulate means. To revise and renew what was just heard and seen.